All right, you guys, this your boy back at y'all with another one. Hey, man, there's some stunning new development that just came down uh, from the Boston Celtics, right? So Brad Stevens is going to step down as head coach, and he's going to replace Danny Ainge as the head of basketball operations. Danny Ainge has resigned as the lead exec in Boston. He held the position since 2003. Uh, as I talked about last night, he, engineered that trade for Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen. They ended up winning the championship that year. He won Executive of the Year, right? Uh, so more is going to come from this. Salute to my boy TJ in the building, my homie James Hayes. And I can tell you right now, when you see stuff like this, chances are Danny Ainge was under pressure to resign. Okay? Because what looked better? What's a face-saving move? The face-saving move is for him to resign and go off into the sunset. Had he not resigned, they probably would have fired him. Right? So Brad Stevens, for all intents and purposes, is getting a promotion. Right? Despite the fact he's not played in the NBA Finals. And if he hadn't played in the NBA Finals, that means he ain't won no championship. So, once again, you got a situation here where mediocrity is being glorified. What's up, Mr. Winters? My sister Stephanie Dew's in the building this morning, right? So that's where we're at right now when it came to this. There's some breaking news, stunning new development coming out of Boston. Now, have you heard the video I did last night when we talked about the Boston Celtics and what changes they need to have moving forward? I alluded to the fact that Danny Ainge needed to be gone. If you watched the video I did last night when the video is titled "Brooklyn Nets Finish Off Boston Celtics," I alluded to that same fact that Danny Ainge needed to be gone. And lo and behold, we get this news today. I tell you, I'm a motherfucking piece of this shit. If y'all ain't subscribed to my channel, you need to subscribe to my fucking channel, man. I'm a motherfucking piece of this shit. I got my motherfucking ear to the streets. God damn it. What's up, Talking to Grubbin Media? What's going on, y'all? Salute to everybody in the building this morning. Now, me personally, I wouldn't have gone with Brad Stevens. All right? Brad Stevens, look, he was already a mediocre head coach. Now you're gonna give him decision-making power? Oh boy. Man, it's definitely gonna be some changes going on in Boston, right? Because now you gotta figure out what you're gonna do with Marcus Smart, right? That's the big question. What are you gonna do with Marcus Smart? What are you gonna do with Kemba Walker? Because you gotta trade Kemba Walker. He's just not it. He's not. And now you got a head coaching vacancy. So what are you going to do with the head coach? Who are you going to bring in? You going to bring in some new blood or you going to bring in a retread? Shout out to the homie 2 Raw for TV. You heard right, 2 Raw. You heard right. Brad Stevens is getting a promotion because Danny Ainge is stepping down. You heard right. So there's even more questions now. I thought, oh boy. Oh boy, there's gonna be some, man. Look, and I'll put a link in the chat real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a time constraint, so you got to keep it short. But you guys comment, let me know what y'all think. Yeah, Danny Ainge, hey, 2 Raw. Danny Ainge had to go. He had to go. To me, Danny Ainge had to go. Because, look, like I said last night, Danny Ainge tenure, in my opinion, has ran its course. It did. I mean, all those years there, only one championship? One. And that's only because he had to pull off a couple trades to do it. But if you look at the proof, I mean, you only see one championship. What up, James? I called this shit last night. What's up, man?
What's up with it? Boy, you a beast with that shit. Huh? Look at you. I see you, Cleo nephew. And you became a psychic, boy. When you become a psychic, man, salute to your chatting panel, man. Listen, that's why I fuck with y'all, bro. Like you said, your ears to the street too. You in the politics, you in all that good stuff. So people need to listen sometime. Time for a new lane, some new flavor. And I like what y'all bringing flavor to my ears, baby. Listen, it's been a long time coming for Boston because they've been on the brink, they've been on the edge. Eastern Conference championships. Danny Ainge, you're a champion from the Boston Celtics old school days. You know, you was on that Phoenix team that made it to the finals again. Like you was on that Portland team. You was on some great teams that know how to run organizations, bro. For you to be so stagnant in what you're doing, trying to hold on to draft picks and build for the future when the future is now. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that, man. You just cannot do that, LB. When you put your team in situations like that, it'd be hard to get out. Then your young players coming in, like the Jason Tatums and the Jalen Browns, how they gonna look at you not Danny Ainge? That I've been in this situation all these years and we still flaming out when we get there because of certain reasons. We never got a true big that we needed. We let DeMarcus Cousins slip. Then you trying Tristan Kardashian. It's like y'all was reaching on a lot of these picks to put around young talent. You ain't won't bring Isaiah back home as a motherfucker, baby. I like it. When you fucking over us, you can't get by with none of that shit. Cause like they always say, where's the guard sit high, but he look low. And I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. They need
Damn
some
right.
new flavor in this bitch. They need some new flavor, LB. Salute for calling that shit out, bro. And you called that shit. You know, I be paying attention. So keep doing a good job at this shit, man. Cause that's what we need. Some real analysts out here. Salute to Two Raw, JMJ, you know, all y'all, man. Y'all doing a good job.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, bro. You doing a
Thank
good
you, man.
job, too. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Nola Boy Sports and News. He got a hot... We got to get him over 1,000 subs, too, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's support our homie. You know what I'm saying? Too Raw. What you got on this, bro?
Well, I've always been telling people that Danny Ainge is an asshole and he's overrated. He was very overrated as a general manager, whatever his specific role was in Boston. Now, during the entire tenure that he was there, he's only made two good moves, in my opinion. When they made the trade in 2007, got Kevin Garnett, the signing of Ray Allen. Okay, they really could have won three championships. All right, but you get a pass in 2008 because Garnett got hurt that year. I still think, I know, not, no disrespect to the Lakers, but I thought Boston still probably should have won in 2010. Oh, well. Okay, but you still only got one championship. You know what I'm saying? The way these guys gloat, the way they always talk about that tenure there, you act like they had a goddamn dynasty. You only won one damn championship. Okay? Then the other great move he did, which was by, luck, was when they traded Pierce and Garnett to Brooklyn in 2013. What was it, 2013? And they got those draft picks, which led to the team they got now. Okay, but what I think got him fired is the fact that you got all these great pieces, you know what I'm saying, and your team is just stagnant. I remember a couple years ago, 2016, 17, people thought Boston was the future in the East. It was like after LeBron gets older, or if he goes to another conference, Boston should run that division. Instead, KD came over here and built the super team.
I
Milwaukee,
remember
who did
that.
it the right way, huh?
I say I remember that. I remember just what you talking about. Boston was their next team up. But what happened
Right,
to her?
Boston. Right, Boston was that next team. But KD then came over and built a super team. Milwaukee did it the right way. They right in the mix. Philly did it the right way. They right in the mix. And Boston's become an afterthought. Plus, like James said, that move that he did with Isaiah Thomas was some big shit, man. Isaiah Thomas did all the right things that the media say a player's supposed to do. Be loyal to the organization. You know what I'm saying? He came over and was killing it, was an MVP candidate. Played when his sister died. You know what I'm saying? Putting up 50 points in the playoffs or whatever. Playing great. And how do you reward this man? You fucking trade him. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, fuck Boston, man. You know what I'm saying? And to me, Brad Stevens don't deserve no goddamn promotion because he got a sub 500 record in the playoffs. I don't think he deserves a goddamn.
Too, Rob. That's what I want to know.
Right.
He wasn't a great coach. How the fuck you move him up to basketball operations now?
Right. That don't make no sense to me. I was thinking, shit, he a year from being fired. But you promote him, you kick him up and give him a promotion for mediocrity, for failure?
Facts.
Shit, let that be one of us. He'd been fired.
Kicked in the ass.
Right. So fuck Danny Ainge. He don't deserve any other fucking job, but you know he probably will. He gonna take a year off, be an analyst, and get hired somewhere else and fuck that organization up. And Brad Stevens gonna be mediocre. Ain't nobody gonna say a goddamn thing about it. But the dude over in Toronto who won a championship, everybody always in his fucking business about what he do or how he performing his job. You know what time it is.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Tell the truth too, Raw. Tell the truth, bro. Hey, JMJ, go ahead, bro.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this though. He need to carry his ass back to Butler. He need to carry his ass back to Butler. Be a athletic general or something. Athletic, what they call it in college? What they call it in college?
Athletic director.
Yeah, he need to go back to Butler. He did good things at Butler, man. That's all I gotta say about that. You in Boston? No. Need to carry his ass back to Butler, where he went to the NCAA championship. That's what I say about that. You know what I'm saying? So is that a true statement? He should have went back to college, back to Butler.
Hey JMJ, maybe his ass should have go back to what his first career choice was, baseball.
Yeah, he played baseball.
Yeah, he was drafted. He was drafted by I think it was the Royals. He was drafted by some team.
Royals.
Yeah, you can look it up. He was drafted by some team. I can't remember, but he decided to focus on basketball. Yeah, he was gonna play baseball.
Butler never won a championship though, huh?
Huh?
Butler never won a championship when he was there though, right?
Who? No. They went to one championship against Duke. They almost hit a half court shot and they lost.
That Hayward shot, huh? When Hayward shot that ball, huh?
Yeah, someone made that shot and they lost to Duke. It was one of them games, them national championship games with Butler. You know
I remember that. I know what you were talking about now.
Yeah, so other than that, man, Brad Stevens, you don't need to be a president of basketball operations. He don't need to be coaching the Celtics. He need to go back where he came from and try to be whatever athletic director, like you said, James.
With his Jerry Lewis looking ass.
No, what I don't like though, bro. Because you ran Avery Johnson. You made Patrick Ewing go coach Georgetown after he said that being assistant for Orlando Magic all those years. Like y'all keep fucking over us constantly over and over and over. But you get these type of niggas a job who can't get over the fucking hump. You gave them all the pieces, all the draft picks, and they still don't know what to do with it. Like I don't get how these coaches from college get an NBA job without proving themselves because you made it to an NCAA tournament and lost. You made it to the championship, you lost. So that's how you got the job off for loss. So we really praising L's around here. That's what we doing.
Yep, man. It don't make no sense, man.
You hire people
But
to
it's
fucking lose.
confusing. But it's confusing like a mug now in the NBA right now. You know what I'm saying? After you lost to Brooklyn, even though y'all gonna lose, and I'm glad Brooklyn won that game in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make no sense how they did here, did Irving and Boston. Then you have KG out here. You know when he won that 2000 after the game 6 buzzer horn sounded, he kissed it. He kissed the. Well, I don't know what he kissed. The belly of the leprechaun. I said, Lord have mercy. The Kyrie said, forget this, man. You gonna step on that joint. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Y'all clown Bill Russell. Y'all clown at everybody else in Boston. The black people in Boston. Yeah, I
That's
just
how it's
got
supposed to
tired of
go though,
that.
JMJ. JMJ, that's how it's supposed to go. I don't know no rivalry that gonna go to the other person home court after getting slandered like they did, getting a backlash whooping like they get, and they ain't gonna pull off no shit like that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's
I
true.
just don't understand. That's just the competitiveness of the game. I'm gonna stand on your logo when I score, when I hit a bucket, and it is what it is, nigga. If you don't want me to do it, you stop me. And they've been doing a poor job of stopping people, converting in clutch situations. I understand Jalen Brown got hurt, but they fucked all them draft picks up, man. All them draft picks that you had stacked up, besides Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum, nigga, you fucking missed on all them bitches. For real. You like I said, you never really addressed the real position, which you needed a big man. And like I say, bro, I really believe in karma, man, because I've seen it happen too many times in my city. What goes around will comes around, my nigga. Believe that. That's why they say there's a God see high and he look low. And I love every minute of it because we need to be even with the coaching, regardless of the fact whether you think a black person deserves the job or not. You know what I mean? We got too many black brothers out here with a high IQ of the game that played the game at a high level that's supposed to have a coaching job. The Jason Kidds of the world. Why is he his assistant? All this shit ass coaching out here, you still got the head coach for Portland. You still got the head coach for Washington Wizards. You still got the head coach for Milwaukee. I don't like Budenholzer. That nigga is shit water. You can replace a lot of these coaches, my nigga, with some of these African Americans that play the game at a high level, and I know they can bring a better atmosphere to the game. And people be willing to learn because guess what? I can listen more because he really played the game. He really put up great numbers when he played. He know the ins and the outs of the business. I can't listen to no Brad Stevens. Look like he played tennis, but you got him coaching basketball. Tell me how that shit works. Have you ever played basketball? I never seen him suit up in a basketball suit. I'm sorry.
Yo, man, I laughed at that boy. He said he a tennis coach. He's a coach of Serena.
Look like he played tennis or golf or something. I don't know. That this nigga don't look nothing like no basketball player. I know he didn't
Batman.
suit up in that equipment play football because he'd have been like Luke, because they'd have broke his ass up.
Yeah, he probably be a caddy for somebody.
Why
He'll
would
be
you
a caddy
put
for
him in the NBA with that shit though? You never proved nothing in college. You never proved nothing in college.
Yeah, that's right, man. Let me let y'all go, man. Y'all cooking real nice right here. Might have a steak on that. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, LB. Appreciate it. Too raw. But appreciate it, LB. Doing your thing. Do your thing, man. And shout out to the Lions Den basketball community, man.
It's all good.
Shout out to y'all, man.
You already know.
All right, then.
Hey, I gotta get out of here because I gotta get back to work. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to drop this piece of news real quick. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
And we're gonna
Salute
talk about
LB.
this more
Much
later
love.
on, probably around 4 o'clock. Much love to
I'm
you,
ready.
James. Much love to you too, Raw
Salute
TV.
to
Shout out to my homies on the panel. Make sure y'all go subscribe to their respective channels. Too Raw for TV, Another Boy Sports News. I'm out of here, y'all. This your boy. Scream at me. Hey!
Peace.